I am extremely, no, exponentially, no, exuberantly grateful that I am immune to the disease known as gambling, man. That shit is so rampant these days. In 2026, it's probably going to even get even higher, especially online gambling. That's the thing. Gambling's always been around, it can even be small things like when you were a kid, you're buying like your cards. Whether that be like sports cards, what we had like match attacks, or you had like monster cards, like mushy monster cards, or Pokemon cards, whatever. In a sense, you're kind of like gambling that you hopefully get a good set of cards that you could show off to the gang and just be like, oh yeah, look, I got it, I have that shit on me. But these days, man, the world just wants you to be an in-depth gooner loser, bro. A gambling gooner loser. That's pretty much what they want you to be. Because the amount of gambling ads I see on YouTube, and I'm online, unfortunately, quite a bit. But I would say at least 60, 65. I'll push to 65% of the ads that I see on YouTube, that I got on YouTube. And this is just the ads that YouTube is showing me, is gambling ads. It's always gambling, where it will show like the colorful sprite animations with the with the slot machines and the ching 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 on the coins just going flying through the screen, and some guy saying, "Wow, look what I won," or saying, "Oh, the perfect Christmas gift," or whatever, some shit like that, or start the New Year's with a new gamble, some bullshit like that. With the coins going flying, the slot machine, ding ding ding, 777, 3 times in a row, you've won the grand prize, gambling. That's what they're showing to me. And they're saying, "Oh, the first 100 free spins are on us." You know what? You can just sign up and you'll get the free money. You don't even have to gamble. You'll just get money. But try it out anyway, because you never know. You could be that one, 99% of gamblers quit before their big win. You could be the 1%. They're shoving that shit down my throat, bro. Like, no. I'm not gay for gambling. Take that shit away. They want us to be poor, bro. And that's not even including the YouTuber who has their own sponsorship. Now, look, a lot of the YouTubers I watch, they don't have their own gambling sponsorships, thank God. But the ones who do, and no, you want your bag, but they have, their cool little gambling sponsorship that they want you to like, slide over $100 for, and they get like a cool little cut of that, and they're happy on their way. And damn well that YouTuber doesn't use that gambling site. They're smart enough to know, like, nah, that shit drains all my money. But shit, I want it to drain your money so I can get a little bit of cut of that for myself. Put a little bit of cheese in that pocket. But bro, you have to be wary. You have to be wary. You need to be moving smart in 2026, because these gambling sites, they have you by the balls, bro. Bro, they have your two nuts in the palm of their hand, and they are gonna squeeze that shit for all the money they can. You gotta play it smart out here. And like it's easy for, like, I can't even be like, oh, you know what, if you gamble you're pathetic or whatnot like that, because truth be told, I don't know the experience of being a gambler, and I'm so grateful that I will never have to know, because there's no gambling bone in my body. I have no desire to to hit a parlay on whatever sports site, because I'm not into sports, whatever. I didn't even bring up that bit. You have gambling with the slot machines, the virtual slot machines, and then you have the parlays on the sports, betting on, oh, he was gonna win this, he was gonna win that. Oh, will he hit like 23 porters this night or whatnot? You have that shit, and then you have people going insane for their parlays and that, and you're just like, whew. It's everywhere. It's rampant everywhere. You're betting on sports, and that's always be a thing, but it's online made it so much easier to do. So then you have the gambling, then you have the parlays, and then you have, to some extent, the stock markets. People just like not even researching stocks. They're just betting on random shit, betting on random coins, where it's gonna make them a bit of bread on the side or whatnot. Or just random events. Like, I'm pretty sure people were like betting on who's gonna be the next pope at one point. Yeah. You can just bet on anything. If it exists, if there's an option between win or lose, you can bet on it. You have all that shit. you gotta move smart. As I was saying, I went on a little tangent. I can't even say, hey, if you gamble, you're pathetic, because I don't know the drill, the rush, or the adrenaline spike that you get from gambling, because I've never experienced that shit, and I never want to. And I'm so glad that I grew up with two parents who I never saw gamble. Were never interested in that shit. Were never said, hey, hey, kid, you want to spend a little bit of money and gamble with me? No, I never had any friends who were interested in gambling. Well, maybe I have like an addicted gambling friend who's like keeps on the down low, but as far as I know, I don't know any friend who's interested in gambling. It's everywhere. And it's just like, damn. I genuinely feel sorry. Like, if sorry for you if like you participate in gambling, because I know that shit. I know you're winning jack shit every time you gamble, but you're under that 99% of gamblers quit before before their big win. You're under that mind impression, so you're like, I'll play. Or even you're like, not even like you're a big gambler. You're like a cool little gambler. You know, like every month you get like your weekly or monthly or bi-weekly paycheck. You spend like a cool little bit, cool little amount just to gamble on the side. And you're like, you know what? It's not affecting me. It's not doing anything bad, bro. It is affecting you. Because think about all that money that you're spending, all that money that you think is not much of a big deal, just indulging in a harmless hobby, as you would put it, and you're spending that shit on giving it to the glowing slot machine that's saying 777, the coin splashing on the screen. It's a big win. The sexy lady is holding up the platter of cash in her hand. She's holding it up like this, the tits are out like this, and she's just shaking around saying, this could be yours. That's who you're giving your money to. But on the end of the screen, it's just some like businessman. He's doing this, knowing damn well that guy would never gamble in his life, because he's like, that shit's ridiculous. But hey, if someone else is gonna fall for it, by all means do so. Again, even if you don't gamble and you're just watching this video because why not? Hey, right now, just put your hands together like this, or just give yourself a pat on the back, or just do something. Just think to yourself and be grateful. Do some gratitude journaling that you're grateful that you've never, or you are at least cured from the disease of gambling, online gambling. You are cured. You no longer suffer from any symptoms. The symptoms are at an all-time low. The cancer has pretty much exited the body. You've never suffered from the effects of gambling. And even if you've never suffered, you can also be grateful that you've never been affected by other people's gambling, because it's even worse. Man, it'll be such a terrible feeling. Imagine you have and this is probably a reality for a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but I would say a good amount of people, where they have a guardian or a parent who's suffering from gambling, man. Like, who suffers from gambling. They're racking up all these gambling debts, and you're like, hey, dad, mom, I'm hungry. Sorry, son, one more hit in the slot machine. Don't worry, I'll get you this Big Mac when I get this big win. Knowing damn well they won't get that big win, and you're going to bed hungry. That's definitely a reality for some people. You gotta be grateful that you are not in that circumstance. That no one that you're around is being it's affecting you. Like, maybe you have like that distant uncle who's like down on his luck gambling like crazy, but you're grateful. Hey, your parents don't deal with that shit. Hey, your uncle made his choice. I'm looking out for the family now. I'm looking out for you. I'm getting you that Big Mac, not that big win. You gotta be grateful that you're in a circumstance like that. I'm sure as hell grateful that I am. Because, man, modern day gambling is absolutely shit. And the fact that they're shoving it down your throat. Don't even get me started on the shorts ads. The shorts. The little steak logo that's underneath every clip farm of every shitty streamer. He's just saying or doing bullshit. Straight bullshit. The steak logo is there. Hey, what's that steak logo? Oh, it's the gambling side. You want to gamble on this one, gamble on that one, gamble on everything. Because, that's where the money lies these days. That's what they want. Like, tell me why 65% of the ads that I watch on YouTube are gambling. I'm immune to it. It's just white noise at this point. The coins clinging, the slot machines jingling. It might as well be just Christmas sound effects at this point. I don't see the difference between Christmas noise and the gambling noise because it's the same thing. The gold dust clattering, the sparkle, the Shazam, the red screen. Those the guy saying, "Whoa, get subscribe now, get your 50 free spins," shaking up and down like that. Gotta move safe out there. Gotta move safe, cautious, and smart. Because I know in 2026, hey, the higher ups of the world government isn't ready to deal with the gambling issue. The world government is not ready to take that obstacle down because it's gonna earn them money. Hey, they don't care if some kid goes hungry because their father is a crippling gambling addict. Hey, as long as they get that bread in their pocket, screw you, bro. You can go hungry another night. Because that's what they want, man. They want you to be a gambler from a young age. They want you to be a gambler at the prime age of 16 if they could, bro. The prime age of 12 if they could, but that's too harsh for the world government to do. So, I don't even know what age you have to be. It's legal to gamble. And I'm not gonna check because I don't care because I have no interest in gambling. But I would assume it would be 18 because that's when most likely you're like an adult. When you're considered an adult, you can make your own big boy decisions. I would assume it's 18. But yeah, they want to start you off young. So when you're in your 30s, you're like you still have that gambling bone in your body, and hopefully that cancer dies out as you age and just realize, just snap to your brain, hey, this shit, I've just lost so much money. But it's easy as you can just like snap into that mentality or just realize it. It's easy as you can go back into it. All it takes for you to see like that one like random post of like some guy racks out 10,000 cash, 10,000 straight cash on his gambling site, and you're like, hey, that could be me. Let me just try again, and the cycle continues. But that cycle will never be for me. Because gambling is never touching my pockets, never touching my bread, never touching my cheese, never touching my nothing. Why? Because I have no gambling itch. As long as I'm drawing pretty pictures and animating, that is fun enough for me. Hey, while they're showing you the coins jingling and the slot machines going up and down, I'm animating the coins, bro. I'm animating the frames. I'm animating the coins coming into the screen. That's what I'm going to be doing. Shit, would I work for a gambling ad? A gambling ad? Oh. Most of the times, the gambling ads are like 3D and they're like sprite animations, like kind of like vector-like. So I don't think I'm not really interested in doing that. I'm more so a 2D traditional guy. So I don't think I would. But even if I had the option to, if they paid me well, hey, if they paid me well to advertise someone's pockets getting taken, maybe I'll have to go on the offer. I have to do some deep thinking about that. Because right now I'm just grateful that I'm not a gambler. But hey, would I contribute to the gambling society? Animating pretty animations. Because if they paid me, I know I would go hard and animate some really pretty cool gambling animations. But should I? Oh, that's tough. Maybe I'm not. That's a tough decision. That's my moral dilemma. Not even gambling, contributing to gambling. But man, if Chainsaw Man was around today in real life, the gambling devil would be crazy. No, not even the gambling devil, because people like to gamble. No one fears gambling, but they fear death, and that's what gambling calls. So the death devil, that would be a thing, and that would be caused by gambling, definitely. But enough about Chainsaw Man. We're in real life, and real life gambling is rampant. Gambling is the devil, bro. The gambling devil is alive and well, and he's taking your soul and your cash. So you better watch out. So you better move smart, move cautious, and move freely. But move safe, move smart. That's it. Again, I'll end it off. I am very grateful, extremely grateful, to the highest degree, to the highest decimal, that I have no gambling bone in my body and I never will. I prayed I never will, and I'm pretty confident that I never will, because I'm too I'm too focused on money these days. I'm like, oh man, I need to get cash, save up cash, and gambling's not gonna give me that cash. So I'm most likely will never have that gambling bone in my body, but I'm grateful that I don't have it, and I never will. I'm gonna say I never will, because I never will. I'm not gonna manifest that shit by saying hopefully. I don't, and I won't have a gambling bone in my body. That is all. I was thinking.